Hi there, I'm Ashley Levy of the Love and Light School of Crystal Therapy, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the importance of grounding and my favorite crystal to work with in my grounding practice. So many of us go through life feeling a little bit scattered or anxious or chaotic, and it can be really draining and overwhelming over time. But what we fail to recognize is that this is actually because we aren't grounded enough. So this is the crystal that I love to use in my grounding practice. This is a Smoky Quartz crystal. This is a Brazilian Smoky Quartz. It has a little bit of rutile in it, but you don't need the rutilated Smoky Quartz in your practice, and you also don't need one quite this large. Even a small tumbled piece of Smoky Quartz will work just fine. So a lot of us, especially if we're really spiritual beings, if we're focused on personal development and growth and connecting with our spirituality and our intuition, a lot of us, because we spend so much of our time and our headspace being in that spiritual realm, we often overlook the importance of grounding in our lives. And let me know in the comments below this video if you ever feel this way. Like maybe you're so used to everything feeling so lovely because you're really connected to spirit that you spend a good significant amount of the time also feeling a little bit anxious or overwhelmed, especially light workers, healers, empaths. We go back and forth between these two states. We're super blissed out or we're an anxious, nervous wreck. And it can be really hard to figure out how to find balance. Here's the thing, if we're spending all of our time in this spiritual space without being rooted into the physical, without being really connected to our bodies, without being grounded, then we lose that balance and we lose the importance and the feeling of wellness that being in balance can really bring to us. So that's why grounding is so important. So a few easy ways to ground yourself really quickly. First and foremost, you can take a Smoky Quartz crystal and just hold it in your hands. Sit and breathe. Just focus on your breath and being present in the moment. You might even want to try a little bit of gentle tapping at your thymus area, which is kind of at your higher heart chakra. So focus on tapping at the thymus and holding your Smoky Quartz. Then just focus on your breathing in and out. And this doesn't have to be any type of special breath work or anything like that. This is really just about you taking a moment to get centered, because when you're in the present moment, it's so much easier to get grounded than if you're a million different places in your mind. So get centered in the present moment, and then holding that crystal, really think about sending a cord down to the earth from your root chakra. This is the area at the base of your spine, or some people think that it's located at the perineum. So see this area kind of glowing red, bright red energy. This is the color of the root chakra. And you feel a grounding cord. A lot of people visualize this as a silvery cord or a golden cord, or even tree roots growing down from that area at the base of your spine and rooting into the earth. Feel it attaching to the earth. This will help you get in your body. And trust me, I get it, especially light workers, healers, empaths. We often have ascension symptoms. We have health problems. We have things that have kind of led us down this spiritual path, led us on this path to search for more wellness and healing and well-being in our lives. So I understand that often we're faced with health challenges that make it difficult to be in our bodies. I personally have a genetic heart condition. It can be very scary, and for a lot of times that triggers some anxiety for me. And I find when I'm feeling that way, it's because I'm not centered and I'm not grounded. So for me, reaching for my crystals really helps bring me back to that place where I feel more at peace. I feel calm because I'm connected and balanced between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, because I'm grounded and rooted into the earth. Now, if you don't have a Smoky Quartz crystal, you could use some substitutions. You could also work with something like black tourmaline or petrified wood or red jasper. A lot of the red black, and brown crystals work really well to keep you grounded because they're connected with earth energy and the earth element, and they also stimulate the earth star chakra and the root chakra. So these are great crystals to use for this. I hope that helps. I hope you'll make some time to get grounded. Find a regular routine or grounding practice that works well for you. This doesn't have to be elaborate. It's something you can do anytime you're feeling a little bit spaced out or anxious or just out of alignment. Or it's something that you can just make time for regularly once a day, maybe when you start your day. Get yourself grounded before you go out and about and start your day. It's just a really great way to kind of feel more in alignment and get some of those other emotions and energies under control so that you just feel a little bit more like yourself. I hope this was helpful for you. Again, I'm Ashley Levy of the Love and Light School of Crystal Therapy, and until next time, crystal blessings.